What kind of cookie are you eating?
Oreos!
Oh no!
So as you can see, it's wet season here in Australia. We're in the Kakadu National Park and I'm getting really rained on. We're in our yellow beast here.
But I'm more concerned about the car than about the thing.
Yeah.
We just hit a wallaby and we haven't even left yet.
Yeah,
we're in
like
Kakadu.
A wallaby,
Hit a wallaby or kangaroo. We hit it right there. You can see the license plate is a little messed up, but there's no fur. We were wondering exactly where we hit it because there's no fur, there's nothing there at all. But it was crazy. I wish I was filming. You can never do these things, but all of a sudden we just bam, there was something in front of it and we just ran right over it and you can't do anything.
But it looked like a cat. I found.
All right.
You just gotta keep going.
I'm sorry that this has been your first kangaroo.
That was our first kangaroo,
that was my first
you know,
kangaroo as well.
we slammed it. Chris just said it's his first kangaroo, even after going around Australia for 4 months or 3 months now.
But a kangaroo
Good way to start.
doesn't.
Later that night, we sat up and we watched a wicked lightning storm follow over us. But at 4 a.m., all of a sudden I looked out over the tent and I saw thunder and the beginning of rain, and I realized, shit, we hadn't put the rain cover over our tent. So I woke just up really quick, rain, rain, and then we went outside and we tried to put our cover over our tent, but the stakes wouldn't go on the ground. It was too hard. So the tent was getting wet, we were both getting soaked, all of our things. We had to rush to the car, we had to put them in the car, but then just got to sit inside in the tent with her poncho as the tent collapsed around her. It was terrible. And after that storm was over, we just got in the car and we kept going and going and going and going. And the road never stopped. You know, the Australian Outback, it's even more vast, even more intense than anywhere in America. It just keeps going. A 2-lane highway, just 2 lanes, a car maybe every 30 minutes, and you drive like this for thousands of miles. We're driving the equivalent of New York City to Los Angeles, and I bet you we saw a total of about 150 cars the entire 7-day trip. Just sat there and I looked out the window and I just said, wow, this is endless. This is endless, just like America, but so much more intense, so much more extreme, so much more real, with the poisonous snakes, the animals, the spaces. It's just unbelievable. Australia is unbelievable. The spaces,
then you feel just so sad sometimes when
everything, just us, the road, and the Australian Outback.
And then something like this happens and bang,
Are you bored yet? Because I thought it was amazing. Never a boring or dull moment the entire trip.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Maybe we see the thorny Vivion.
But one of the more interesting things that happened was we all of a sudden at 8:15 a.m. after leaving at 8 a.m. we came across a barrier, a road barrier. Cyanide pellets had been spilled on this road, and we could not go any further until 8 p.m. We were stuck for an entire day at a desert hotel. One of the most unique features of this Outback road trip were these road trains. 3 carriages long, 3 trailers long, 18-wheelers that were 50 meters long, 150 feet long. These things were enormous. But it was one of these very road trains that flipped over and spilled all of those cyanide pellets all over the road that made us stranded for 24 hours while we had to wait for them to clean up such a toxic spill. And when there's only one road going to the place that you want, one 2-lane blacktop, if anything happens, you are screwed.
You can just capture it with the...
So we drove safe, and we tried not to hit any more damn wallabies. And in the end, we finally got there, sunset after sunrise after sunset after sunrise into a final sunset. There's the car, there's us, and now I'm home.